Hi, my name is Adeleke Samuel. In today's video, we'll be looking at how to install Visual Studio 2022. It's an IDE, it's a code editor where you can do all that has to do with your coding, your programming. It was from Microsoft, and this is a very good tool. So let's see how to install it on our system. You can install it on Mac and you can install it on Windows. But today we'll be installing it on Windows 10 or Windows 11, depending on the one that you have. So I'm going to go to online, Google. I'm going to type www.google.com. Then I will search for Visual Studio Download. Then the one that comes on top, Visual Studio Download. So I'm going to click on it. So when you click on it, it's going to load a page for you. And the page that it load, we have 3 versions of it there. We have the community, we have the professional, and we have the enterprise. We have other information down there for you to read if you care to go around it. But for today's download, we'll be doing community. So let's click community download. So it's a free version. So the free version, that means you can use it without no pay. Now, the download will be coming up, you see it very soon. Okay, I just click on it and it's telling me to run. So I'll run it. Some prerequisites is going to be download for me on my system. Then we'll wait for what's coming next. I just have to click continue. Now at this point, something will be installed on my system, preparing for my installation. I'll wait for it. Now, like I said, it's a free version. Professional version is paid, enterprise is paid. What we are running now is a free version. All right, so at this point we have different workload. You can choose to pick any type of workload that you want depending on the program that you are trying to run. But for what we are going to be doing, we are going to be needing ASP.NET because we are going to do something website, and we're going to be doing something that has to do with form application. So I just try to uncheck everything. Then I'm going to check. You can see the space. So let me now check what I want to actually download. So I'm going to check ASP.NET. I'm going to check ASP.NET for form development. So what I have for form development and I have for web development as well. So the two of them, they are good IDE for you to use. So you can see we have about 5 gig thereabout for us to work with. If I remove anyone, you can see the gig has reduced. So let me increase it again. So I'll just click on install. By the time I click on install, it will begin to download what I've clicked. You download it for me from online installation. So now it has loaded the installer for me. At this point, the installer will help to download, and at the same time it's going to help to install. So I have to fast forward it at this point. I'm going to stop the video, then I'll fast forward it, and so that it will be a little bit faster for us. So Visual Studio is a good tool for us to use, and each time you run it, you enjoy it because you have so many inbuilt classes, parameters that we can use. So I'm going to okay. So now when this has finished downloading now, then I'm going to wait for every other parameter to finish installing. All right, now that we are on the 99%, let's wait for the every other thing to set up itself. Okay, so when you see done installation, that means you are done with what you are installing. So at this point now, what you need to do, I can click to modify, but eventually I have other thing. I want to add more workload. But now let us just launch the application. If I click on launch, I'm going to be able to launch to the application. But if you want to install anything you have to do, you can only use your installer to do it. So let's see what we have there. We have uninstall, we have export. So those are some of those update settings. But let's launch the application. I click on launch now. So for me, it's going to display the first load for me. I'll wait for some prerequisite to be set in the system. Let me minimize everything that I need at this point. Okay, now I have the form already. So on this form, it's telling me to sign in. I don't need to sign in now. It's telling me to have a, I'll just click not now, maybe later. So at this point, I need to pick my theme, the theme that I want. And again, my setting. I'm going to leave it as general for now, but you can choose to pick C#, any other one. I will leave it as general. So the theme, I love to work with the black theme. If you like the white, pick. If you like the gray, whichever one that you like, just pick. But I prefer the black theme, so I'll leave the black theme. Then I'll continue. I click on the button. So of course, in a case in which you can only select one, you cannot do more than one. So now let it load, set up my theme, the theme and everything that I've picked. Now I'm going to have this form telling me my Visual Studio. It will load this page for me. It's going to be empty. Everything is still empty because it's still fresh. By the time you begin to work, every that thing continue. So I need to click on continue without code. I want to go and do some setting. Let me show us around. How does it look like? This is how the IDE look like. It's a very good tool for you as a developer to do many things. All right, so at this point, let me show us how to run it from your system. So go to the search button. On the search button, just type Visual Studio. I want to run it from the system. You know, I launched it the other time, so let's run it from the system now. Type Visual Studio. So you're going to see two of them coming up: Visual Studio 2022 and the Visual Studio installer. We are going to click the Visual Studio, but I prefer to pin it to my taskbar, so for easy access next time. So I just pin it and I've clicked it already, so it's loading. It's going to give me the same page that I have before. Then at this point, we're going to continue in the next video on what to do and now to go ahead and set up a new project. If this video has been helpful, you can like our page and subscribe, so by the time we upload the other video, you'll be able to get notification immediately. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. We see you in the next video. Thank you so much.